guys, welcome back to my channel. I hate when I say it like that, but I don't know how else to say it. I think I'm just trying to be just like all the other YouTubers, you know? Like I'm like, what do I do? Am I doing it right? I am in a new location. I am in my house, and so currently I have nothing behind me. Subject to change, but it's a work in progress. For those who do not know me, my name is Paige Layle. You may know me from TikTok. If you're not doing so already, you can go follow me or check me out, or just stalk my profile on TikTok at Paige Layle, and while you're at it, you can follow my Instagram with the same name. But today in this video, we will be talking about my top 10 tips for growing your TikTok platform. For those who do not know me, I got TikTok about a year ago, and in the first 9 months, I amassed 1 million followers, and then a few months after that, I got 2 million. And now I'm sitting at about 2.5 million followers on TikTok. So pretty quick. And so in this video, I will show you my top 10 best tips on how to grow your TikTok following. But wait, what day is it today? Is today Friday? I gotta check Morning Brew's newsletter. What else would I do on a morning? You know, I'm just kind of like aimlessly scrolling through social media. I want something that's just gonna tell me all of the things that I need right away. Morning Brew is a free daily newsletter that comes out Monday to Sunday, which means you do not have to pay for it at all. It gets me up to speed on everything business and tech in just 5 minutes, so I don't have to go through all of the dry, dense, boring stuff on Twitter to get to the good stuff. And it's also super witty, and it's relevant information, stuff that I actually care about. Like, did you know that Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner are selling their house for like $16.5 million? Morning Brew has pictures. It's actually really, really nice. There's no reason not to subscribe to Morning Brew if you're interested in anything business, finance, or tech. It's completely free and it takes 15 seconds to subscribe, so go click the link down in my bio and subscribe for free right now. Go do it, go do it. And then every day we can message each other about what funny things the world is up to. Okay, I've got my fix in and now we are ready to go. I downloaded TikTok in November of 2019. And then for the first few months, I didn't even touch it, didn't use it, didn't do anything. I wasn't really that big of a fan. Then I started using TikTok, actually using it in March of 2020, which is also when the world went to shit, so forgive me. And so I started with 0 followers, and then in December of 2020, I hit 1 million followers. And by the time of March, by the time I was at my 1 year of having TikTok, I had 2 million followers. But here's tip number 1. If you've had TikTok for a long time, and I'm talking more than a few months, like especially if you had Musical.ly, which I did not participate in. I think I'm a little too old for that. I would recommend deleting your TikTok and starting over. By now, you've already liked videos, you've saved videos, you've commented on certain videos. Your algorithm is designed for you. And if you are having trouble growing your platform, considering what your algorithm's designed for, you're a little bit stuck. I would definitely consider deleting and starting over. If that's something you're totally not interested in doing, then we have more tips for you, so no worries. My second tip, be picky with the videos that you actually like. The videos that, of course, are going to pop up for you more. You're going to want to like videos that align with your interests or that you really want to interact with. Certain people that you really want to get to know, or certain ideas that you really like, you're going to want to focus your For You page and channel it into also what your platform is. If you want to do a whole channel on pranking people, like a bunch of prank things, you'll get into that crowd. Not only will individual people recognize your names, but the algorithm's more likely to show your things to people that also like those similar things. So make sure you aren't just liking everything aimlessly. Make sure that you are building a For You page that's catered to kind of the same things that you want to show, or kind of the same ideas or the same vibe as you. Tip number 3. When you get started on your TikTok, you're going to want to post a lot. I'm talking multiple times a day, but for sure, at least 5 times a week. The TikTok algorithm is a little funky, and not all of these are going to be big. But once you post a lot of things, and specifically a variety of things, you're going to see what performs the best. What got the most views? What got the most likes? What got the most comments? What did people like? What did people not like? Did people duet it? Did people react to it at all? And that's how you're going to find your niche. But we'll talk more about that later. Tip number 4, the general hashtags like hashtag FYP, hashtag for you, those have millions upon millions of people following them. You are going to put at the bottom of the list. If you want followers that actually are going to care and watch you, and more specific, like actually watch you. Because if, hashtag For You page, it has the potential of reaching a lot of people, but it probably won't, because that hashtag is so big that people are not going to be able to find your video in it. But if you use more specific hashtags, more relevant hashtags with fewer numbers of people, you know that those people that are watching those hashtags really care, and there's a much higher chance that first they're going to see your video, and also that they're going to follow you and want to continue to follow you as you post content that's similar to that. Tip number 5, engagement is so crucial for the TikTok algorithm. So on your own TikTok video, you're going to want to respond to people, you're going to want to like different people's comments, and you're going to want to encourage other people to comment as well by asking them questions, continuing a conversation. What you can also do is, if you see a video that you really, really like, comment on that, comment to other people's comments. Not only are more people going to see your name, see your channel, see your platform, you might build real connections with people as well. Or sometimes if you're really funny and you get to be like one of the top comments, you're gonna get a ton of followers. Tip number 6, if no one's commenting or liking your TikTok posts, do it yourself. Like it yourself so people see someone's already liked it, and make the first comment. I would recommend making the first comment all of the time, because people are going to see that there's a comment first, so they're more likely to look at the comments rather than if there's no comments. A lot of times people just think, oh, they deleted their comments, the comments are blocked, I won't even check. So I recommend being your first comment. And what you can do in your first comment is you can promote yourself on other platforms. For example, like I try to promote my YouTube channel because when you're in Canada, TikTok says, no, we will not pay you. So I don't get any, I'm not in the creator fund. I'm not allowed to be. So I'm like, hey, go watch my YouTube. Where YouTube cares about my livelihood. So you can send people that way, or you can ask a question. You can ask a question regarding the video. You can ask a question that you know is going to spark conversation and encourage other people to reply to you, to share their own thoughts, which boosts your engagement, which boosts more people being able to see your video. Tip number 7, add subtitles to your videos. I know as a disabled person, it's really difficult to add subtitles to all of your videos. I really wish TikTok was able to provide captions and subtitles all around for everybody, but unfortunately they're not there yet. I know they aren't there in Canada. So I fully understand if this does not work for you. We can't be asking disabled people to make the world accessible for disabled people. That's very difficult. But if you are capable, if you are able to, I highly recommend subtitles. A lot of creators will tell you that every video with subtitles they have does substantially better than videos without subtitles. The disabled population is the largest minority at any given time. 20% of the world's population is disabled. Actually, I believe it was like around 25% last year for Canada and the US. I'm not saying every single disabled person would like subtitles, but I'm also not saying that every single abled person doesn't like subtitles. Personally, as an autistic person, I will not watch a video if it doesn't have subtitles, and there are a lot of deaf and hard of hearing people that are also on TikTok that need subtitles to enjoy the videos. You're going to reach a much larger demographic if you use subtitles. It definitely is a little bit of work, and I fully understand that, so do the best that you can. Eventually, I hope that TikTok just does it all the way around for everybody, but it will help you big time. Tip number 8, okay. If your goal is to grow your TikTok platform, if that is your primary goal, I want to be big on TikTok, I want to be so big. One of the things on getting people to follow you is doing things that they like. People are going to follow you if you're giving them something that they like, obviously. So what I would recommend if your goal is to go big on TikTok is first understand that you're going to turn into a little bit of a people pleaser and see how much that means to you. You'll figure that out real quick. But the main part here is don't go into it thinking that you know what your niche is, because I bet you do not. For those of you who are new here, I'm autistic, and on my channel it's largely about autism and ableism, which is nuts, right? Like, you wouldn't think that this many people actually care, but they totally do, and it's pretty cool. But when I started TikTok, I definitely did not think that talking about autism was going to be the thing that everyone wanted to follow me for. It wasn't until I posted one video talking about how I was autistic. And this video, for me at the time, I was like, this is huge. It's huge. I'm TikTok famous. I think it got like 100,000 likes. And at the time, I was getting like 70 likes on a post. And I was like, pretty good. And then 100,000 about me talking about autism. I'm like, wow, how interesting. I thought me being autistic was like the least cool thing about me. For me, I wasn't in this thinking, I'm gonna get big, I'm gonna get huge on TikTok, and that's my goal. But I'm autistic, I'm so stubborn, and when people are being factually incorrect, not facts, I get super defensive and really angry. So a lot of people on that video were commenting a bunch of ableist crap, and that's when I was like, no. And then I made more videos about autism based off of what people were saying, based off the engagement, based off the conversations people were having, and then I made more videos. And those videos did good. And then I made more videos. And then I realized this is a real problem in the world that I knew it existed, but holy crap, I'm seeing it firsthand, how little people actually know about autism and about ableism. And that's where we are today. So if you think your niche is one thing, it might end up being a full other thing. But I promise you, at some point, I mean, now I have 2.5 million followers, and I don't just talk about autism every single video. Some people would like that, but there are a lot of people now that have been following me for a year, and they do kind of like me. They like me for me. So they want to ask about my life, about my dog, about my relationships, about how I am doing as a person. I just bought a house. I did a whole house tour. I get to show other aspects of my life now that I've developed an actual kind of relationship with my followers. Once you know your niche and you go within it, you're going to find people that start loving you for who you are and wanting to see more of you as well, which I think is pretty cool. Of course, there are a lot of people that are like, I did not ask for this, I asked for autism. And I'm like, well, I don't care as much about pleasing everybody as I do about being myself and living as a human being. But also, I'm doing a video like this, where this is not about autism, but it is about me as a person. So there are going to be a lot of my followers that are like, whoa, I did not ask, I did not like this, but I'm sure I'm going to be reaching more people, which gives me the opportunity not only to gain more followers, but also educate more people, as people will hopefully see this video that aren't following me, come to me, see my channel, and learn more about autism and be like, wow, maybe I should follow this girl and learn more. It's a give and a take. But my number 8 tip is, if you do not know your niche, it will be picked for you. Tip number 9, have your niche in your bio. Have whatever it is that you're making videos about, talking about, in your bio. Make your bio like the most appealing part of your whole platform. Because if people are going to watch your videos, if they click on your profile, they'll see your profile picture, they'll see your name, they'll see what you're about. So you're gonna wanna tell them what you're about in that bio. It's gonna give, it's your elevator pitch, your 30-second little pitch of why you should follow me, and put your niche in there. I gave my pronouns there, I gave that I'm queer there, hopefully indicating, people know that this is a safe space, this is a left-leaning space, but also that this is a platform talking about autism. And so that gives people, here's a rundown of all of the things of me. So put what you're doing in your bio to give that elevator pitch so that people will follow. And here is my number 10 TikTok tip on how to gain followers. I'm gonna be serious with y'all here. All of these tips, they're great. They're great tips. None of them are guaranteed because the TikTok algorithm is nuts! Okay, TikTok is so new in the game. We're still figuring out how the algorithm works. But all we know right now is it pushes everything out, and it really likes diversity. So that means, like, if you had a video that just did really well, don't expect any other videos to get a fraction of the views that they usually would for the next month. TikTok doesn't want to see your face that much. It's mostly run by bots, not actual human beings, so you will get flagged for pretty much anything. The algorithm is so strange with the videos that go out to people and the videos that don't. There's some videos that I thought, I'm like, that is amazing, that is so good, that's flawless, subtitles, lighting's great, everything's great, it's gonna go great. And it got like 200,000 likes, which for me at this point isn't that much. And then there's like this video, I don't know if you guys have seen it, I just talk about how I think that everyone has a good face and they're so pretty. What is this amount of likes? What? This took no prior thought, no planning. I did not script anything beforehand. I just put my phone up and talked. 6 million people thought that this was the best freaking thing they've ever seen. The randomest videos will go absolutely viral, and it makes no sense. And then you're like, how do I replicate it? And you can't. Nothing will ever beat the original. But TikTok is a frustrating guy to try to crack down and get that algorithm to suit you. So please do not be discouraged if you do all these tips and you're not getting anything out of it. TikTok is difficult, it is confusing, and I mean, anyone can tell you they know everything about TikTok, and they'll tell you all these tips and blah, 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 blah. No one knows what they're doing. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm sure maybe the top TikTok, but I have TikTok agents. I have 2 of them actually. And both of them say that they don't know how the algorithm works. They're still trying to figure it out because it is just bonkers. So people can come up here and tell you all the tips in the world and say that it's going to guarantee you success, but I guarantee you that every creator who's gone viral on TikTok was like, okay, how did that happen? Like I think I have 15 maybe-ish videos that have over 1 million likes. And I think a few of them, I was like, this is a good one. Yeah, this is good. It's gonna go good. And then, the other 10, I just posted. And they did really good. And I was like, okay. You're going to learn a lot about yourself on this journey of getting, trying to get a TikTok following. Because one thing, like I said, you do have to keep in mind is, are you trying to get a following? Is that the plan? Because if you want people to follow you, that means you want people to like you. That means you're pleasing everybody else, and you might lose sight of yourself for a minute. So I want to advise you that if this is your goal, gain all the followers on TikTok, I want you to do something that makes you happy. And I want you to stop worrying about the numbers so much. You know, and I feel like as a person with, you know, a good chunkable size of a TikTok following, I feel like I have enough jurisdiction to tell you that it's way more important that you are happy than that 2.5 million strangers on the internet that you will never meet are happy. And that's that. That's the end of it. So I hope that you got something out of this video. I hope that you learned something. But thank you guys for being here, and thank you guys for enjoying or for listening to content that isn't specifically autism related. One of my most asked questions in the world is, why is ABA bad? What do I do with ABA? My doctor says my son should go through ABA, what do I do? It's probably my most asked question of all time, and I've talked about it a few times, but every time I talk about it, I have to disable the comments because I cannot bear it. A video about ABA is in the works, but I am quite nervous to post it, so it's likely that if I post it, which I will, because I think it needs to be said, I probably won't read any of the comments because I don't need any ABA therapists yet coming yelling at me. If you want to yell at me to try to hurt my feelings, it's not going to work because I'm not even going to read the comments. Okay, well, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and you guys have a great rest of your day. Go subscribe to Morning Brew. Takes 15 seconds, and it's free. And make sure you're following me down below on TikTok and on Instagram. And I will see you guys later. Can I kiss you? I'll just blow you a kiss. Is that cool? Okay. Bye.